Hello fellow summoners and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over another War Games result. Sorry this is a little bit delayed. The weekend was real rough with just some stuff going on with the kids and stuff, but all is well. We just want to jump in this real quick. First I'm going to throw up kind of what was going on here. So in this round, it's something a little different that the guys over at Shield designed for us. So we had to take down Tucky 107 and that is a Killmonger. One of the interesting things that they did here was for every special that you evaded, if you evaded a special 1, you got to take 1 second off your time, and 2 seconds off your time if you fully evaded a special 2. They added a 10-second penalty for using suicides, so it kind of balanced out a little bit. Also, you lost 5 extra seconds if you used a mutant champ, but you got 5 seconds back off your time if you used a science champ. So if you use someone that was class disadvantaged, you got a little bit of bonus time. So there's some interesting things. I tried out a couple different things. I know a lot of people were trying some different stuff. So we're going to jump into it and kind of show you these right quick and show you our top 3 placements. So first we have Adzomatic in 3rd place. He came in here with a really great time, and he was using Hela, and what he's doing right off the start is he's really stacking up those spirits, the spirits of the dead, by just using his medium attacks. So what this is doing is allowing him to make sure that as he stacks his fury buffs, that he's not going to be running out of those anytime soon. So he's popping off the level 1 to get the fury. And then what he'll do up here, and I'll kind of explain it in just a second, but Hela gains fury as long as she is holding her heavy attack, kind of like a blanking on who else does that, but I know there's other champs that gain Mordo. Mordo gains fury. Mordo gains it a lot more rapidly, but Hela's actually do something. So what he's going to do is on these special 2s, he's going to dash away twice and hold that heavy and get 3 stacks of fury so he can continue on. He'll do this a couple times, and I do a slow motion capture a little bit later so you can kind of see the total damage done there, but it definitely really starts ramping up his damage, and then he pops off the special 2 to get the armor break instead of worrying about stacking furies with his level 1. He's getting the armor break just to do as much damage as possible. Nice intercept there using the special. Trying to push Killmonger to a special 2, so he'll activate that, and you can so he can stack more fury. So he's going to dash back twice, charge the fury, another 3 stacks right there. So these start adding up really quick, like I said, as you can tell from the damage, even with Killmonger's armor and resistances that he's got going on, still punching through decent damage. Another special 2 for an armor break. I think he dodges 1 more special 2 right here, charges that fury, gets to 11 stacks, and then right here, I'll slow it down. Oh, it glitched on me. Well, I don't know where that came from, but he did one 5-hit combo and just chunked Killmonger's health like crazy. I don't know what caused the video to glitch like that, but we're just going to keep rolling. We're going to keep rolling with it. Sorry, Adzomatic man. That was a great hit. If I remember correctly, it was 1600 damage and then followed up with like a 5,000 hit damage or something like that for the final one that crit on a 3-hit combo. So chunked him all the way down. He might have been able to finish off the fight with a 5-hit combo there, but he didn't want to risk it or push him to a special 3 and not finish him off. So, okay, sorry again for the weird video upload. Next, we're going to jump into mine. I placed 2nd in this challenge. I decided to go in and go ahead and take my 10-second penalty. The reverberate was causing some problems for me. I just never seemed to quite have the health I needed, and I was thinking, hey, X23 can regen, and she's going to do a decent amount of damage with the bleeds, plus the class advantage. I can probably make up that 10 seconds. That's kind of what I was thinking. I took some different science champs in, like Yellow Jacket, so not only would I be saving time by evading the level 1s and 2s, but I'd be chunking them out pretty heavy on those as well. Nothing seemed to work. I usually get them back down to about half health before I just messed up and ate a special 1 or something out of nowhere. But really I just thought, hey, listen, I'm going to be able to heal up a lot of the damage that I'm going to take from Reverberate, while at the same time, once my health is a little bit better, I can pop off those special 2s and hope for some decent crits. I know I could have got a little bit more lucky with my bleed stacks. There was a lot that I wasn't applying, and I know that I'm pretty sure Killmonger's got some different resistances that lowers some of the ability accuracy on it based on what his stance is. I'm going to be honest, there's some of Killmonger that still really confuses me on when to hit him and when not to hit him, but That's why I just decided to take in a heal champ instead of reading, because I could have just read and learned exactly how he worked. But I decided to kind of go easy mode. and just try to make up that 10-second difference. So all in all, X23, pretty straightforward fight once you get into it. You just got to make sure that you're taking time and making sure you're dodging the special ones and special twos. But besides that, he goes down pretty quick and easy overall. And like I said, I'm letting myself take the chip damage at this point just because I'm trying to push him down as quick as possible. Finish it up in 93 hits. And I'll show the times at the end so you can see where everyone is at. You can see both the unmodified time and then what they got once they got to take off all their negatives from class advantages and things like that. So, all right, and finally, our number one winner, didn't mean to take my banner off, is more than one time we've seen him on here, but VA7686 coming in here with Drax. I tried using Drax a couple times. Like I said, I'd get him down about half health. I could definitely tell he was killing quicker than X23 was. But I was just, for some reason, having trouble. I kept messing up the dodges. I gave up and kind of tried to go as easy mode as I could. So as you can see, no one came in here with suicides, or at least no one in this group came in here with suicides. He got real close to getting to special 3 there, but he had 5 stacks of fury for some monster bleeds for a 3-star champ. So that's pretty cool. Drax is a beast, man. I know that a lot of people use Drax to take down the Labyrinth for the first run back when there wasn't a whole lot of viable options. Rank 4 Drax was just able to punch through so many champs, especially if they bleed, kind of like a Gwenpool does. So what's interesting here is VA actually has a higher hit combo than either myself or Adzomatic, but just, you know, some of that is because Drax hits 1 extra time per combo, but also I think he's just being able to be way more aggressive, and he's playing very, very quickly, and Killmonger's also working with him on popping off the specials when he needs them relatively quick, not every single time, but from what I noticed, Killmonger's pretty aggressive champ overall, so he likes firing off the specials. Just the part of the coding for some of the aggressive champs, they're more than willing to throw off those specials to try to clip you. And Drax also has a really big advantage because that first attack has a double hit, so he's able to knock out 2 of the indestructible charges right off the bat of Killmonger. So after he's firing off that special, he gets those 3 charges of indestructible, and so he just pops off and takes 2 there, pushes him to special 3, gets a nice 3-hit combo on that special 2, and drops him. So anyway, Drax was a great choice. Definitely good thought, someone that I was going to use, and he's definitely a good option for anybody out there when you're fighting someone that is a bleed champion, or someone that can bleed, an enemy that can bleed. So anyway, here are the results overall. I'll pop them up here and take down these rules. So first place we had, like I said, VA7686, who had an unmodified time of 99 seconds, so he beat me by 6 seconds, but then he actually beat me by 11 seconds based on what he was able to dodge during the challenge. So that was really cool. So higher hit placement, but again, Drax has that extra hit, so it's not that, you know, I know he didn't have that many extra swipes than me or Adzomatic did, but at the same time, it adds up. Then myself finished at 105 seconds, but after my edits, so my plus 10 seconds, and then I had to work back down. He beat me by 11 seconds there, and I barely squeaked ahead of Adzomatic, who finished in 110 seconds. And then once he subtracted his the modifiers and the dodging the special 1s and 2s, he was able to finish at 97 seconds total. So definitely big shout out to DJ Sergi and Jacob Lewis, something like that. Sorry if I'm butchering that. I don't know where to put the gaps in your name. And then we also had Stokes, Todd, and Bravest Fire, who came in there with some really good combos. So as you guys can see, it's pretty competitive, but also the top 5 is relatively spaced out. So we have over a minute of time that's separating the first place from the 5th place. So that's why we want you guys to jump in there and just play it. It doesn't matter what your time is. It doesn't matter what your hit counter is. Get in there and try the challenge and just do the best you can. Some of them have actually been top 3 finishers, have been people that can't even take down the enemy. Like we fought a Sentinel. It was absolute garbage. It was so hard to fight that thing, and most people weren't able to actually take him down. So that you never know what's going to go on. So that's why I always recommend just finishing out, send in your best video that you got, and see what happens. So finally, I'm going to announce the next round. Super excited about this. I'm going to drop my banner off so we can read it. It's very similar to what we just did, except this is Mad Pitbull 7, and that is a 565 Sabretooth. This is going to be a pain. I see it being a pain because of the regen that he's going to have at 565. It's just going to be absolutely nasty. He's going to be able to, you're going to have to play either really slow or use a heal block champ, and I'm not sure who's in this list I'm going to be planning on using just yet. I haven't looked through the whole list. Just off the top of my head, looking at, I'm not 100%, but I don't think Voodoo can transfer those regens into poison, or if Morningstar does more damage or Magic does more damage. I don't know how that counter works on him. I'm going to be completely honest. I'll have to test it out, but those are two options if it does count as bonuses. Star-Lord is always going to be a good option just to try to over time get higher and higher chip damage. Rocket Raccoon is just pretty bursty the whole time. I was actually going to pull this up really quick and mention it to you on what his regen is at this level. I'm not sure if it's entirely affected by, if I can spell Pitbull right. I'm not sure if it's entirely affected by the SIG level, but this is a SIG level 87, I believe, or 73 Sabretooth. At 565, he has 2,422 attack and 31,390 health. And every single time you hit him, he's going to regen 38.41% of the damage that he was taken from that attack. So it's pretty beastly. Again, you're going to have a 1.3 times multiplier if you use Suicide. So if you finish in 100 seconds, you really finish in 130. If you use a Tech Champ, you're going to gain a 10-second penalty as well, or I guess technically lose a 10-second penalty. You're going to gain time. It's gonna effectively take you an extra 10 seconds. If you use a Skill Champ, you get to knock 10 seconds off your time. So, and also this is one of the ones that's different. We are able to use a 4-star rank 3 or under. Sorry, I was reading that list along. You can't use anybody in that list. So excuse me from earlier. I misread that. So you cannot use anybody down there in that list. So a lot of those champs are probably people that have nice bonuses and advantages against Sabretooth, and you can't use them. So anyway, guys, I definitely appreciate you checking this out. Again, sorry for the delay, and I know this one went a little long, but I wanted to make announcements on what was going on upcoming. So if you made it all the way to the end, highly appreciate it. Definitely feel free to leave a like or comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, I definitely appreciate that as well. Follow us online, add Director Fury or the Shield bots to your line account, and come over, chat with us. We talk different strategies and ideas and concepts for what's going on. It's a great group of guys that all work together and that help each other in different parts of the game as well. So if it's something that you're wanting to pop over and be a part of, we'd love to have you. So anyways, guys, again, have a great night. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time. See ya.